guys, so sorry I haven't made a video in so long. I have just been so busy with all the homework since the holidays are coming up. Our teachers are just piling everything on so we can get it done by the end of the quarter, and we've had like homework and tests and quizzes and studying, and the list could go on. But forget my personal struggles, let's go ahead and start off with some announcements. So the first announcement is on my Instagram account, which I will have down below in the description box if you don't already follow me. I would like you guys to start asking me some questions about type 1 diabetes that you may have, and then I will gather up some of those questions and make a questions video where I will be answering all of your questions in the video, and I will also give your Instagram account a shout out. Second of all, I would like to thank all of you guys for subscribing to my channel. I cannot believe I have over 100 subscribers. That's like amazing. You don't know how much that means to me, and I am so thankful for all of you guys who watch my videos. And just remember to spread the word about my channel so that other type 1 diabetics can come here and get some T1D news. Haha. So those are pretty much today's announcements. Now let's move on to today's video, which was also requested on my Instagram. Today's video is diabetes and tests. Now I know this is a killer for me because tests mean stress, and stress means high blood sugars, and high blood sugars means bad grades on the test, and it drives me absolutely crazy. Okay, so the first thing that I would like to say is that before going into a test, I would always check my blood sugar to be sure it's not too high or too low, and if it is too high, I would give yourself the right amount of insulin, whether you have an insulin pump or if you take these shots. And then if it's too low, I would definitely eat something that's gonna bring you up, but not bring you up too much, because the stress that I go through in a test is probably gonna bring my blood sugar up. So if you're gonna eat something because you're low, I would not eat too much. So this is depending on how long the test is. If the test is one of those standardized tests like the EOGs or the SATs or whatever you take, I would definitely keep your meter with you, like by your side during the test, because sometimes those tests can last like 2 to 3 hours. And if you need to check your blood sugar, you don't want to get up and disturb everybody else. So I would keep my meter with me and be sure that I have the right stuff with me just in case I need to have a snack or something, or just in case I need to give myself insulin. I would be sure to have everything right here with me during the test. I would also always be sure to let the teacher know that you may have to check your blood sugar during the test, so that you don't just all of a sudden start checking your blood sugar and they're like, what are you doing? So always be sure to let the teacher know. The next thing is during the test, I always like to keep a water bottle with me. Now I don't know if your teachers allow that or anything, but I definitely think that that is something that all diabetics should keep with them during a test, because your water can, I don't know if you know this or not, but your water can actually keep your blood sugar down and in the right range. So I would always keep a water bottle with me to keep me hydrated throughout the test. And I don't know why, but for me, sometimes it helps me kind of focus if I'm like hydrated and getting fluids throughout the test, because I don't like sitting there with nothing to drink and it's just like I'm thirsty the whole test and my blood sugar's high. So definitely keep a water bottle with you during the test. So most everybody knows that before a test you're supposed to eat a nice good breakfast, a nice big breakfast. But see, the problem with that is if you eat a big breakfast, your blood sugar's gonna get high. So my solution for that is to still eat a big breakfast, but maybe keep the carbs a little bit lower. So what I would usually have is probably eggs, because eggs don't have a lot of carbs, bacon, that's low in carbs, and maybe some fruit. fruit is low in carbs, depending on what kind of fruit it is. And then I'll have maybe some toast or something that is also like whole wheat bread, like something that's low in carbs, that's still healthy for you. And for me, that would fill me up and I would be good throughout the test. So still eat a good balanced breakfast, but don't overdo it on the carbs. And make sure you correct for that breakfast. That way your blood sugars will be good throughout the test and you'll be able to focus and you will make an A on your test. Now, since stress from the test is going to make your blood sugar go up, after the test, I would always be sure to check my blood sugar to make sure that my stress hasn't raised my blood sugar up into the 400s, and that would be bad. So always check your blood sugar after the test and correct for it. So that's pretty much all I have to say about diabetes and test taking. Now let's move on to my favorite part of this video. So I woke up this morning and I checked my blood sugar and I was 182, and then I thought about this band and I was like, Blink 182, huh? So there's this kid and his blood sugar is really, really low and he's going really crazy because of it. And the doctor is like, whoa, you look so low, what's your blood sugar? And the kid goes, 21. Okay, so here's the last one, and I just found this on my phone and I think it's just hilarious. Okay, so a nurse at my hospital received a call from a really anxious woman one day. She said, I'm a diabetic and I'm afraid my blood sugar is really low. And then the nurse said, are you lightheaded? And she said, no, I'm brunette.